Sunday is the one day I get on the runway. Ready for it Monday, ready for it Monday. I'm legendary, all legs no dairy. I'm legendary, all legs no dairy. Legs, legs, up on a menu. Legs, legs, up on a menu. Legs, legs, up on a menu.
Hello and welcome back to Retro 70s Kid, and welcome studio audience.
Hello, hi.
Thank you for joining us this evening. Tonight I'm doing a very unusual fashion doll line that I've been waiting to do for a while. 3 or 4 years ago I bought a bunch of these long-legged dolls which are called High Glam dolls. They're from 2007 from MGA and an Italian company called, I practiced it, what was it, producer?
Giochi Preziosi.
Giochi Preziosi.
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 Yeah.
Anyway, MGA in America and other parts of the world, and that name in Italy, where it was released in Italy quite largely, and I think it was actually a better quality doll when it was released in Italy. These are a little bit like that. But they're an amazing doll line. They're, you can see people review them on YouTube. They're not very nice to them. I appreciate them. They came out in a time, 2007, when you had the big head, big face dolls like the Bratz and the Mycene, etc. So it was quite adventurous at the time for them to do such a small head, but they do have kind of the Bratz eyes. There were 5 of them released at the time. There was, where are they? Oh, I knew this would happen. I haven't got my notes with me. Mamacita, could you please grab my, sorry, thank you. We've got Nicole, Pam, Alex, Julia, and Kit. And I do have the 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the back here. And 5. No, is that, no. Oh, I'm confused. Trust me, there's 5 of them here that are the original lot. Because there are a couple of doubles. But yeah, the 5 girls released, all in amazing, and of course their gimmick is the long legs for some reason. There was a vintage doll line in the 70s, in the mid 70s I think, called Leggy Dolls, which were a nicer, better line because they also had really long flares that went with them. But so I think these are like a bit of a copy of those, but done in a bit of a cheaper way. But they're nice, they present nicely. Even though the clothes are a little bit cheaper, they're designed beautifully and they've got some great accessories. As I was saying, I came across these 4 or 5 years ago at a car boot sale, a bunch of naked ones. The ones with the short hair, because the hair's been cut. Like this one here, those. And the woman tried to tell me that they were vintage 70s dolls, and I just went along with her even though I knew what they were. So I got them and dressed them in, they fit Bratz dolls. And Sally, what were the other clothes, dolls' clothes that fit these?
So the other ones were...
Bratz fit them really well.
Sorry.
Because they've got such a small midsection. And the legs are 3 times the size of the midsection, isn't it?
3 times the size.
3 times
yeah,
the size as the leg. There's the torso,
Yeah.
which is quite funny, but they're rather elegant. So what other clothes fit them?
What other
In
clothes?
case you've got them and you're wondering.
Yeah. What other clothes fit them? There are... Got it here. There's Mattel's What's Her Face?
What's the face?
Yeah, Bratz, Liv, Barbie, and Skipper clothes.
Okay.
Yeah. They say most of their bodies are thin, so some clothes may be a bit loose and need to be adjusted.
And I think some Monster High as well, because they're really tiny around the top as well.
Right.
And Monster High shoes. They're Monster High shoes. They fit them really well. But talking of shoes, they've got some of these beautiful ones here. But they also released these incredibly ugly, clunky, thick, completely stylish and fashionless, ugly boots. It's like they gave up. They got together and went, oh, that'll do. But they're really ugly. But the other shoes are really nice. Look at these ones with the fur. And I've disguised the ones. These are the ones that I got secondhand, of course. And with the leg mechanism, they're all broken because they're so delicate. But the new ones, of course, work nicely. Oops. And I did get some new. This is what they look like in the box. This one's clearer. Look at this beautiful prism.
Wow, isn't that amazing?
Look at that.
Wow.
It's, I haven't seen a box design like this, well, never. They really put a lot of time and effort into that. It really adds to the doll. It's not just a boring old box. And with the holographic background, it's beautiful. And this is a big pack, which Julia came in. Julia is this, looks like she's a travel girl. She came with this beautiful case and that makeup thing. Now, if you look at their hair is lovely straight out of the box, like this little curl. That's how it came out of the box. It's beautiful. But I haven't taken that off yet of that one. I've just left it because I'm probably going to resell them. And this is straight out of the box as well. And the hair's quite awful. It's very dry, very nylon-y, very cheap. So if a little girl got into that with a brush, I think half the hair would fall out and it would turn into a matted mess. But yeah, that's the box she came in the pink. Because there's nothing in it, I took it out. And she's with some of the accessories that came with it.
Their very own rolling suitcases.
It's beautiful. Their accessories are quite amazing. She came with her little teddy and little teddy's pillow, which is still sewn to her. And beautiful little bag. Glasses. And the gimmick of the long legs is to display the stockings. Like on the back of the box it says, I'm not going to be able to read this. 5 inseparable friends with fantastically long legs. They share dreams, secrets, and love having fun with their fashionable, colourful tights. Gorgeous long legs, stunning long tights. And it's all about shopping. And they came with accessory packs. And that's how I actually dressed the second-hand ones I got. I bought a couple of accessory packs online, which I've used. Which had tights and shoes and a couple of tops and skirts in it. But like, that's a Brat's outfit. That's a Brat's skirt. That's complete. This is like a Barbie top. This is Brat's. And that's she's wearing the right clothes, I think. But they're what the fashion packs came like. Again, like the prism design. And this, look at this really lovely pack. That's what this girl Julia that I was just talking about came in. And she comes with like a shop. And also the other gimmick, everything has tags on it that say "Hi Glam" with a barcode.
Oh, wow.
So you can like get, it's like you've been shopping.
that's cute.
And they all came, and this pack came with 3 of these different shopping bags as well. And look at the accessories in it. There was another leg which I've used the stockings on, but that's like a fake mannequin leg with a pair of beautiful green and see-through tights. This beautiful furry hat. And then you've got belts up there I still haven't taken out. And there's 2 of these ugly, a pair there, and there's another pair on the floor that have come off, and a really nice shoulder bag. So I've still left some of them in there. But look at the holographic sparkly background. It's beautiful. And what else? And also, any questions?
Yeah, did they have like a spring line or a fitness line that they did?
One of the girls, they all have different things they did.
Okay.
Is it? This is the fitness one. This is Kit. She's like the Asian girl, but look at her accessories. She's got weights and she's got a gym bag and she's got a gym towel.
Wow.
Because they've all got their hobby, their thing they do.
Yeah.
So this is the fitness one.
Okay.
And you've got her. That's Pam. Is that Pam? I think she's one of the most common. And what else was I going to say? And they're lounging on these. These are the little, they open up to be, what, makeup or sewing kit or something like that. And I see these at car boots every now and again. If they're cheap enough,
Fabulous.
I'll get one like, $4 or $5. But some people want 15 or 20.
Or do they?
But that's
Yeah.
what they cost new.
They're lovely, aren't
some
they?
people are idiots like that, some sellers.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's my little high glam collection, which I can now probably sell on because they've just been sitting in a box for years. So I hope you appreciate it. I hope they're not amazing, but they're different.
They sure are.
And I think they hold their place in toy history. So as you can see, you've got my beautiful Bratz remote control car that I showed you in my last episode. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look and watch the bloopers at the end when I stack it. It's really funny. The dolls go flying. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining me for my high glam rotation. Oh! It's all right. And thank you for your likes and subscriptions.
Thank you, Gab. That was great.
Thank you for joining me, studio audience.
Well
And I'll be
done,
coming
Gab.
back something very soon. Maybe a boy toy episode. I'm not quite sure. I'm running a bit low on boy toy stuff. I've got plenty of dolls and things, but
I'd love to see some boy toys.
some boy toys. All right, we'll see. Well, I've got a few car boot finds, so I think I might be doing that next. I've got a really great Jaws game from 1975. So
Well, how much fun.
stay tuned. Thank you very much, and good night.
Good
Well
night.
done,
Thank you.
well
Yeah.
Thank you.
Woohoo.